walk through these hallways every single day, do we know the history they hold. Walking into Southeast by the main office, pretty much everything has changed during the school's history. For instance, the front used to be all tile like we have in Prosh. Everything looked different. It was all dark and kind of scary down heading towards the band hall, and the main office was completely set up differently. We all know this is Lower C Hall, but in 4 years of going to Southeast, I had never been down there until I came to film it. My dad graduated from Southeast, but when I was a little kid, I'd come for one of his reunions, say like 4th grade. I always had this memory that when I came to Southeast, I just couldn't find out where it was, and as I was filming this, I finally found it. As I've been making this video, I've started to think and started to understand that Southeast has become part of my history. Its history is mine. It's part of me. When I was a little kid, I absolutely hated Southeast. I would have gone anywhere else but Southeast at that time. But when I was finally choosing high school, I was choosing between Southeast and East. And I came to Southeast because I wanted to be able to take more than one jewelry class. But I stayed because of my friends and because of the tradition and just the way it feels to go to Southeast. The way it feels walking down the hallway every single morning, walking down to Prosh, walking on stage for a band concert in the auditorium, seeing my friends at this school. My dad went to Southeast, my aunt went to Southeast, many of my friends' parents went to Southeast. I feel like the school you graduate from is the school you forever belong to, and that is so true for me. I couldn't imagine going anywhere else. But once Southeast is in your heart, I don't think it's ever gonna leave. So this documentary is gonna be tough to do. But just like my church is my second family, my friends at school have also become it. I wouldn't change a thing at Southeast. I wouldn't change the colors even. Gold and black, kinda ugly, but beautiful. Seriously, Vegas gold, pretty beautiful. This is really my life. This is really my life. Thank you, Southeast. All the wonderful memories. 4 years and forevermore. Now my family thinks I'm crazy. But I wouldn't change a thing about coming to Southeast.
and my little kindergarten mind wants to pretend that they all go out and hang out when we're not at school. The night in the Commons in the box was originally across from the main office by the auditorium before it was all renovated. Night on a Horse I don't really know much about, but I know it wasn't here when my dad was. It was just kind of empty, I guess, but it's cool, so yeah. Throughout Southeast, I've kind of nicknamed the stairs. The first one is the creepy night stairs because it looks like if you get close enough, someone will jump out and eat you. The square stairs is kind of self-explanatory. The word stair says it's fun to do the impossible by Walt Disney. Common stairs I call the scary stairs because I have fallen on them more than twice, like 1,000 times.
I couldn't have ever picked a greater school to go to. There's no place like Lincoln Southeast High School.